In the UK, CRISP specialises in working with people who are socially excluded, whether that's young people in school who are having difficulties, or disabled people, or adults with mental health needs. In this project, we're doing something a bit similar, except that we're working with an excluded country. And within that country, we're working with rural people who are socially excluded because they're very cut off. And we're also, alongside that, working with an excluded group, the Roma community.
We are bringing the community music to the region, and the specific thing about that is that it isn't about the high level of technical virtuosity of an instrument, but it is about finding a role of everybody who wants to participate, and mainly that it isn't important to have a background in music and musical experience or theoretical knowledge about it.
When I first met Catherine and Victor last year, and this idea about community music, to these sessions to go on here in Uzdin, I was sincerely saying I was a little bit skeptic, because it's something new for us here, and we arranged the first session, and it's I have to say that it's a great idea. It's a great idea because the children, and not only the children and young people and adults who like music or want to learn more about music, have the opportunity to these sessions and Catherine and Victor and community music to learn about other cultures.
6 months ago, approximately, we had our friends from Norwich send us an email telling us that people from the community music from Great Britain will contact us and offer to come to our school and meet our music teachers and share ideas about teaching music to our children.
The main ways that we are hoping to introduce to people as creative music making methods are self-expressive, inclusive music making, where anybody can join in. They don't have to be skilled at an instrument. So we're working mostly with percussion and voice. We're going to be creating new music, soundscapes, free improvisation, and also genre-based music making.
We have several children that have motor disabilities and they can't move their extremities very well. But this session was an opportunity for them to produce music in any way, just by a small movement of their hands.
I think it's better to work like this, and like that way, because the school is, and the teaching in the school is very difficult for children. I think they like to play more than learning.
I was really pleased to meet my colleagues after a few days, and I actually had them stop me in the hall of the school and give me positive feedback about the session that we had on Friday with community music, and they say it was fantastic, they enjoyed it, it was perfect for their children, and it was a whole new experience for them. It gave them also lots of ideas how they can implement new things in their work, which I must confess wasn't our experience with previous people who came.
The things that really made a difference were when the teachers themselves and the workers with the children began to experience their own creativity. So we worked directly with them in helping them to have fun with music, to link together in a group of people and to feel the benefits themselves. And I think that worked really well.
We have also managed to put together a few different ethnic groups, namely incorporating the Romani ethnic community who tend to be marginalized and really pushed aside There is a lot of initiative for Romani integration, and we have been very successful in establishing good cooperation with this ethnic group.
Da, bine, domnul Victor, totuși eu trebuie să mă anunț și nemis, să aveți în vedere. Totuși eu mi-s președinte la organizație aici la Torak. Înseamnă nu mi-s președinte la organizația romilor, eu mi-s la organizație, înseamnă la Udruženie građana. Înseamnă pentru fel de națiuni au drept să se înscrie la mine, să fie membru la mine. Nu are importanță națiunii.
Eu mi Robert, m-a făcut asta, plânge-mă nimic cu voi aici, să mă plânge-mă și n-am ce să mai spun.
We had workshops both for children, where we had Romanian and Romani children working together, and another workshop which we delivered for the adults and young musicians who were both of Romanian and Romani ethnic origin, and we hope that some of those will become the future music leaders that will carry on this project when it's finished.
A fost interesant, din cauza eu cred că lucrăm în cercuri mici în care toți o să comunice, poate să comunice liber și cu instrumente la fel. A fost foarte interesant că, de exemplu, mulți n-am știut, le-am auzit doar la radio sau într-un film și nu ne-am dat seama că e făcut, dar e un ton e făcut electronic sau că e exact adevărat.
De bine că ne-am strâns așa toți la un loc și mai că la ocazie nu se întâmplă destul de des.
Deci a fost foarte interesant, mai am făcut instrumentele, sunt așa neobișnuite și e frumos că să cunoști și alte instrumente noi din alte părți, deci era foarte interesant.
Eu consider că este foarte principal acest proiect și vă mai așteptăm la noi și sper că comunicația o să se întărească între oameni, din cauza că consider că în ultimul timp oamenii prea puțin comunică între ei și muzica întotdeauna leagă oamenii.
The important thing we are achieving through this project is providing an opportunity for people to work together in a safe and supportive environment where they are encouraged to make mistakes with music, not thinking that there is a right or wrong, but just to explore the emotions through musical medium in front of each other provides an excellent opportunity for confidence building and also developing the creativity, and we also hope that it will inspire them to think of projects of other kind which will have a positive impact on the society as a whole.
I wish that this idea would continue with community music, and that the teachers that were at the sessions will expand the knowledge and through the knowledge that they had at these sessions to take to the children, to make them understand better and how to let's say it, how to make their free time, and occupy, that in a creative way.
Well, I think we're now at a stage where we really wanted to be a year ago after our first visit, and it took this long. It took the entire year to break the idea of community music, and I think we're now just set the scene, set the ground for the seeds to be sown about the community music making, and the concept of creating music for pleasure purely on creative grounds was something they have never ever experienced before.
We've succeeded in introducing a new idea to people for whom there's very little hope and there's very little contact with the outside world. And so in that way it seems like a really powerful message that we came out, we did what we said we were going to do, and we have left what we hope will be a lasting legacy. At the moment though, I would say it feels like not the end of the project, but the end of the beginning of the project. So we're busy looking for extra funding. We really hope that it will carry on.